So when God tells us that we will possess our possessions, we are blessed, and some people have received prophecy, some people have dreamt dreams where God has promised them big things, greater things, prosperity, health, whatever it is. No matter what God gives you, when He says you possess your possessions, it means get ready to go to war. It means get ready. You got to do some more praying. You got to do some more fasting. You got to seek God more. You got to hide the word of God in your heart. You got to meditate on the word of God. You got to move according to the Spirit of God. You got to heed to the voice of God. And that's what it means. A lot of times we sometimes even think that some prophecies are lies. They are not lies, but when God gives you great things, it means we have to fight as well. And when we look at the story of Joshua, God, even from Moses, God promised the Israelites that He was going to give them the promised land, but they had to fight and fight and fight. And for 40 years, they kept fighting. And when Joshua finally took over from Moses, God told him that whatever land they step on, it already belongs to them. But did Joshua just go and take over the land? No, he had to fight. And Jericho, when the wall of Jericho came down, they still had to go out and march around the wall 7 times. So that means that whatever God has promised that, or whatever inkling we have in our spirit that we have to possess, it means that we have to be willing to fight. If you want to be an Olympian, you have to be willing to wake up at dawn and go and do some tracks, or you have to be willing to go to the gym and do some workouts, because being an Olympian, it comes with work. You can't just be an Olympian. It won't just fall on your lap. So that is the same for us too. Whatever we are believing God for, we need to act on faith. Second Chronicles 20:15, when God told King Jehoshaphat that the battle belonged to him and they should not be afraid or discouraged, that he was going to win the war, they still had to go out. But the only thing is that when they went out, God had already won the fight. So that means whatever we want to do, we have to act on it. We can't just sit there. Whatever it be, in business, no matter what it is, we need to act on whatever it is we are trying to do. I tried some business, it didn't work out. But have I stopped? Oh no, I'm not stopping, because I learned some things from the things that did not work out. My failure, I learned some things from it. So am I going to go out again? Yes, because I know that God has promised me a lot, and He said I'll possess my possessions, and I will indeed possess my possessions. But it's a process. Sometimes you have to learn through failure. Sometimes you have to learn through trial and errors. Sometimes you have to educate yourself. So when God has promised us things, when you've heard the prophecies about the blessings God has already given to you, it means get up. You are going to war. Be ready. Put your army suit on. You are going to war. So you better be ready for the fight, because you are going to war. So let's be ready and know that the blessings are already ours, but we gotta pray. We gotta seek the face of God. And God told Joshua that he should meditate on His word. He should follow His instructions. All those things, I'll put the exact Joshua 1:2-9. They are all there. Meditate on the word, and we have to act on faith. Above all, we have to act on faith. We can't just sit there and expect things to fall on our laps. We have to fight and move, march, go out and do it, because God has already won it for us. But we have to act on faith.